me, because it's cold out here today. But I love it. Like I said, if y'all ever hear me complaining about the cold, it's a front. Because I love the cold. I can take the cold over heat any day. Like, I can be in the freezing cold before I can take any amount of heat. I am not a heat person. I never look forward to the summer. Don't ask me about the summer. If y'all catch me outside during the summer, it will be promoting, promoting. I will not be out there willingly. It will be for promoting purposes only. Because Toccara and the heat don't mix and never did. And I always tell people it's so funny that my heartbeat, my baby who's tattooed on me, we call her Sunshine. That's not her biological name, of course. That's not her real name, of course. But we always just call her Sunshine because that's how she made people feel. She'll walk in the room, your life was just light up. But I was like, it's so weird that my heartbeat was called Sunshine, and I cannot stand heat. I do not do heat. So the irony of that, I'd be like, girl. But that's how I adore. That's how beautiful I think God's sense of humor is. He was like, "Oh, you don't like the heat? Watch how I'm gonna let walk into your life and change your life forever. You don't like the heat? You still don't like the heat? I still don't like the heat, but I had to. Oh, that's my heartbeat." And they just happened. Like I said, we used to always call her Sunshine, Sunshine. That was like AKA. But anyway, that was just a little detail on the back of that. But anyway, happy Monday, guys. How you guys are doing out there? Like on some other social medias, I've been really, really big on doing the morning videos now. Like, I used to do the evening videos, and I'm gonna still go back to doing evening videos. Please don't get it twisted. But I kind of like the morning videos. So I said, you know what, T, we gonna keep this up. Like, we gonna really keep, yeah, because I can get it out the way, and it's not on my brain, and I'm not worried about it. And when I don't have to sit and worry about something all day long, I appreciate that. I'd rather just do it, get it done. I don't care what it is, whether it's a task, making a video, whether it's something that has to be done in the house, outside the house, whatever. I just like getting it done, so it's not on my brain. I'm not a person who likes to worry about something all damn day long. Like, seriously, you could have said this like way early or hours ago. What are you doing? So when I get something out of the way and it's off my brain, I love that. So I think I'm gonna get used to doing these, morning videos and just getting it off my brain. I give you guys content, y'all get what y'all need, I get what I need, we get good, and it's not on my brain like, oh my God, I just gotta do a video. I gotta do a video. I gotta do a video when I wake up. I gotta do a video, It could just be done. You guys, like I said, you guys get your content. I get my views, I get what I need or whatever, and we good. You know what I'm saying? It's a balance. I like that. Balance, I'm big on balance. Speaking of what I'm big on, thank you, 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 God, ancestors and universe. Thank you, first and foremost, forever, 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 forever. You are God. You are the ancestors, you are the universe, and I love you. I'm beyond in love with you, first and foremost, forever. I am nothing without you. I will never be nothing without you. I don't want to be nothing without you. If you're not involved, I don't want to be a part of it. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I come in strong like that because, like I said, I will forever give God the answers, universal glory. They will always be around me, through me, on the sides of me, above me, behind me, guiding me, ahead of me. Every part of Toccara has something to do with a spiritual being, And yeah, that's just what it is. Like, protected angels right here on earth and angels in heaven is just protected all around. I told you, I sage probably all around. Like, yes. That's why you could be 40 and don't look like it. That's why you could be 40 and people still got to card you. That's why you could be 40 and people they're like, there's no way you're 40. There's no way you are 40. Yeah. Yes. And I'm so proud to say it, and I love it. And let me tell you about 40. Like, 40 is beautiful. I'm going to do a whole video on that, but this is not the video for that. Let me refocus my focus, because I tell people, even though I'm a Scorpio, I have a Gemini mind. I can go from 0 to 60 real quick. Like, I came on here with a topic. I can go from 0 to 60 real quick. I can lose focus on that topic real quick and talk about something totally different. Like, I swear I can. It's 4 minutes in, and I ain't even get to the topic yet. So, I am a Scorpio. My sign is a Scorpio, but I have a Gemini brain. I can go from there to there to there to there to there to there to there. 8 different people trying to talk at once. You're like, what in the hell is wrong? That's what it is. So, anyway. let's get to the topic. Today I want to talk about the whole Chris Brown and Quavo situation. I'm not gonna go into details honest with you. To be honest with you, I don't know where it started. I don't know who said what first. I don't know if Quavo came at Chris first. I don't know if Chris came at Quavo first. Sorry. I heard the diss track. I heard the Chris Brown diss track back at him. I was with it, and I was even bumping to it. And so he said that last part about Takeoff being the one who passed away instead of Quavo. The world wanted it to be you. I was with that. I was with it, and so I heard that, and I was like, oh my God, no. I always tell people there is a line in the sand, and you should never cross that line. There is a line in the sand, and you should never cross that line. When he said that last part, I was like, no, you don't do that. You don't do that. You don't bring up death. You don't bring up somebody's death. You don't bring up somebody's kids. You don't bring up somebody lost loved one. You don't bring up, you know what I'm saying? And even if it was rap battling or whatever battle, because I know when it comes to the rap arena, it all stemmed from rap battling, being in the cipher and, rhymes and reason. I get it where rap, hip hop itself came from, where, I understand that. But some things you should never, it's a line you should never ever cross. Because that's when stuff gets taken out of content. That's where that whole Big and Pac thing happens, and it can blow up to something way bigger. Then instead of celebrating these people in their music, we celebrating, you know what I'm saying? Not celebrating death, but then we're talking about death and funerals and black suits and music, and you know what I'm saying? Something that was this small that could have been said. Like I always tell people, you got a problem with Toccara, I said anything or did anything to offend you or whatever, pull me to a side. We could be at an event, we could be at a private event, it could be public, whatever. You got a problem with me, pull me to a side. Say, hey, that thing that you said, I ain't appreciate that. Or that thing, how you made me feel, talk to me. You ain't got to go on your YouTube. You ain't got to go on Instagram. You ain't got to go on any other social media. I don't mention other social medias because, like I said, copyright and all that other stuff, I don't want to, but I know people do, but I just want to make sure I'm good as, new YouTuber. I don't want to do anything crazy or whatever. But you don't have to go on other social medias and say anything reckless or crazy about me or talk about me or do something. You don't. Pull me to a side, woman to woman, man to woman, trans to woman. I don't give it. Listen, pull me to a side. Okay, see, you said something to me I didn't appreciate. And I can say, you know what? Woman to woman, woman to man, woman to trans, whatever. I do apologize. I didn't mean to make you feel any kind of way. As an adult, as a woman, I can apologize to you. I'm sorry. But you don't have to take it so far where you got to do a diss track. You got to say some crazy stuff. I just said this on a video a few days ago. If y'all go back into my old videos about another YouTuber on here that said something, reckless about another person and her, HIV status and numbers and how she shouldn't have took it that far. It's a line in the sand that should never be crossed. You know what I'm saying? And whether it's real beef or it's fake beef for album sales, for recognition, for whatever, that could be taken out of content, and that can be taken out of the booth. That could be taken out of the studio. And people can really do damage, and they can really hurt you, your family, your image, your money. You know what I'm saying? That could be taken out of. You don't go that far. You don't bring death into it. You don't bring nobody kids into it. You don't bring nobody illness into it. You don't bring nobody. It's just certain things. You don't talk about their family. You don't talk about their. It's just certain things you don't do, even in a quote unquote rap battle, and even that itself. Yes, we know where hip hop generated from. Like I said, it was in a cipher. People call it the cipher. You go in there, you rap, you battle. Who was the hardest? Who was the illest MC? Who was this, that, and the third? Who could hold the whole? Who could ride? Who could do the most bars? Who could ride the most beats? Whatever. I knew, you know what I'm saying? We get it where it stemmed from. But just because rap was, rap came from rap battling, doesn't mean that today's people in that time understand that and they can keep it in the cipher. They can keep it on that floor. They can keep it on something like the 8 Mile with Eminem. They can keep it like something like that, like rap battling there. They bring it out of content. And weapons happen, stuff. Assaults happen, charges happen, jail time, So you got to be careful with all of this battling. Like I said, whether it's real beef or it's not. Even the whole thing with Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion, right? A while back. And I'm a Nicki supporter. I'm not a fan because fans switch up. I'm a supporter. I'm a supporter no matter what. I'm a supporter. There's a difference between a fan and a supporter. People don't even know that. They swear to God, they swear that a fan and a supporter is the same thing. It's not the same thing. A girl and a woman is not the same thing. Yes, we both have vagina and breasts, but it's not the same thing. A little girl and a woman is two different things. Okay, I tell everybody, I'm a woman. I'm not a little girl anymore. You know what I'm saying? So the same thing with that. If it's not kept inside of the studio, if it's not kept on a show like Versus, like with R&B singers and stuff like that was battling and girl groups was battling each other, and it's something cute that could stay on a show, that could stay inside of a studio or a booth, don't go far like that. Don't say something that could really offend somebody and weapons are drawn. You know what I'm saying? Assault charges are drawn up. A lot of stuff are drawn. A lot of stuff is drawn up. Don't do that. Don't do that. Keep it music. Keep it fun. Keep it. And then you say, well, when you disrespected in certain arenas, you can't be seen as a punk. You can't let somebody punk you. So you got to go hard. So. But my thing is, if your biggest concern is looking like a quote unquote punk, or like, listen, you rather look like a punk or you rather look unalive. Which one you rather look like? And God forbid something happens to this young man. So God forbid something happens to Quavo, and then you got to turn around and give out a public apology towards this man and his family. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be careful. Now, like I said, I don't know how this started. I don't know if Quavo said something to Chris Brown. I don't know if he said something to him. I don't know how it started. I don't know the beginnings of it, the brewings of it. I always say how it started brewing. I don't know that much, but I will say it's not worth it ending outside of music. It's not worth it ending in black suits and funeral parlors. It's not worth it ending at grave sites. Y'all have to know when to keep it in the booth, when to keep it on a show like Versus, when to keep it just good. Just keep it good. Don't go too far and somebody is offended and people's children are being talked about, people illnesses is being talked about, and people families and death is being brought up. Don't take it too far. Don't take it too far. And then it turns into a regret, something that you can't take back. That could hurt your image. That could hurt, you know what I'm saying? Somebody, mom or somebody could hear that and be like, yo, you are not allowed to listen to that dude music no more. That is not okay. You know? God forbid they just lost somebody. You know what I'm saying? They hear something like that, like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? Plus that man has a family and friends. God forbid they heard that. I was like, yo, you heard what this dude said about you? What the hell? Now he got to prove he not a punk. Then it's like a back and forth thing, and then they could turn into a big and Pac thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, never worth it. We lost two beautiful goddamn celebrities because of this whole rap battling and this whole West Coast, East Coast, and all this stuff. We come on. That was supposed to stop right then and there. When them two lives was taken, it was supposed to stop right then and there. That should have showed the world it's not worth it. Battling over music. It could be battle over music, the film industry. It could be sports. Listen, I know you say even athletes be on the fields and courts and they get emotional. And they, get the fighting sometimes, especially in hockey and certain, they get the fighting. They do. I get it. But even they got to get pulled apart, and their coaches and their teammates got to come to them like, hold up, chill, keep this on the ice. Keep this on the court. Keep this on the field. Don't bring this personal. It's not worth it. Losing your money, losing your reputation. You know what I'm saying? Possibly your life is not worth it. So keep it right there in that arena. Keep it right there where it belongs. Get out of your feelings. Go breathe. Even you got to take 5 minutes to go Walk off the field, walk off the court, walk off the ice, skate off the ice. You know, just woosah, breathe like that. It's not worth it. So I'm not coming here to say, because I don't do no bashing. There's never any bashing on my channel. I'm not coming here to say that Chris Brown is bad. He a bad person. No, he's a phenomenal artist. I'm not coming here to say Quavo is bad. No, he's a phenomenal artist. You can agree with that or not, whatever. What I'm saying is keep it music, honey. Keep it music. Don't cross that line that brings it outside of entertainment and somebody can possibly feel a way that turns into something not good. That turns into something real not good. And then it's a whole different post that has to be made on that person's life, on that person's career. This just in. You don't want that. Nobody wants that. So whether the battle is fake, whether the beef is fake or real, whether it's, you know what I'm saying? Leave it weird, leave it there, leave it there. I'm proud of Nikki. I'm proud of Nikki. I'm sure she heard a lot behind the scenes, people coming at her, other artists, and she was just like, listen, I gotta focus on my tour, I gotta focus on my child, I gotta focus on my, my career. I don't have time. So I'm proud of her for not even responding, to all of that. I'm proud of you, sweetheart. That's why I'm a supporter. I'm not a fan. I'm a supporter. Fans and supporters is two different things, man. And I ain't talking in the Webster. I ain't not talking about in the Webster's dictionary. I'm talking about a fan is one thing, a supporter is another. If I need to break that down to y'all real quick, I will. A fan is somebody who would be, when you high, they with you. When you low, they forget you. When they high, it's cheers. When you're low, it's F you. That's they flip floppity. The wind blow this way, they hear the wind blow that they flip it. Yeah, a supporter, a true supporter, they're from you from day one. They will not switch up on you. And even if you're not right at times, they'll tell you, hey, not cool, but I still dig you like that. And that's the same thing I said on my other video about the YouTuber who said what she said. I said, you know what? Even though she said about, as far as the young lady and her numbers with her virus or whatever like that, that wasn't cool that she went that far and she took it that far. But look, I still watch her videos. I'm still a supporter. I didn't get mad at her. I was like, oh, I'm going to block that and I'm going to make sure I never support her. No, I said, nah, I'm still a supporter. I thought what she said was out of character. I thought what she said was wrong. It's just like I was still listening to a Chris Brown song. Or even, or Quavo, anybody, you know what I'm saying? I was still, but y'all got to, it's a line in the sand. And I'm telling you, please try not to cross it. Because it's not worth crossing. Just to all to say, oh, I'm not a punk. I'm not letting that person punk me. I'm not a punk. You know how many people in prisons said they wasn't a punk? And they had to prove that. And now they got to wake up to that existence every day. 9 people in the grave said they wasn't a punk. Then they had to prove that. And now they got, now their families is here crying and mourning every goddamn day. Listen. Stop trying to prove that you're not a punk. We get it. I'm a New Yorker. We stand on that. Oh, you ain't gonna punk us. You ain't gonna punk us. But guess what? I'm not gonna jeopardize my life either. And in my family, in my image, in my money or anything else, trying to prove that I ain't no damn punk. Like I said, that's why I said you got a problem with Toccara. Pull me to a side. Hey, can we talk? Of course we can. Woman to woman, woman to man, woman to trans. Of course we can talk. Of course we can talk. Because it's never that serious. You ain't got to disrespect me on your social media. You ain't got to say nothing slick about me on social media or no. We can talk. Of course we can. And I will apologize. If I feel like I was in the wrong, of course. Yes. Like DM me, email me. Hey, I felt the way. Reach out to me. But to bring it to social media or to do a whole diss track or the wow, that's a lot. You know what I'm saying? And as a YouTuber, I'm not going to ever say that it's not going to happen. When once you become more out there in the world and you're more known and the money come and more people come towards you, I get it. That at any moment that can happen. Somebody could sneak up on you, say some crazy stuff. I get it. And yes, I'm going to defend myself. But it's not going to be, what I'm going to do is how I'm going to do it. You know, I'm gonna let that person know you could have pulled me to a side, honey. You didn't have to make a whole video. So I know that was for views. And I know that's some imaginary beef that has nothing to do with me. Cause it can't. Like, I'm over here. You could have pulled me to a side. So I know what you're doing is for views, and congratulations on that. And then we'll see how far that takes you. But I'm covered, honey. And maybe you should have known that before you started this imaginary beef with me. I'm covered over here. Anytime you can't pull somebody privately aside and talk to them like an adult, and you gotta go mainstream like that, and you gotta go on social media like that for views, likes, and comments, and ooh, they went hard, and that's a sad situation. That's a sad situation because I could pull you to a side. And then you say, well, what if that person tries to pull them to a side and they feel like they don't want to go, or they feel like they don't want to squash or whatever, you know, because they want to keep this beef up? Well, then let them do that. Let them look crazy. You could at least say, hey, God, you saw me try. You saw me try. And that's that. Let them look crazy. You know, let them drag that out. But at least you could say, listen, I tried. I tried to squash it. And even if you come on your social media and say that, look, I literally tried to pull this person to a side and say, hey, you know, let's talk. They didn't want to. They wanted to keep dragging this out. Announce that. Let it be known. Listen, I tried. So now this imaginary thing they got going on is with themselves, not me. Let it be known. Get up on your social media and let that be known. I tried to settle this. Woman to woman, woman to man, woman to trans. I tried to, you know? You know? So, but that's all I wanted to say today. Just try to keep it peaceful, dare I say, as possible. I know it's all about, like I said, proving that you're not a punk, that you can take it for yourself. You're not a punk. You're not a punk. But it ain't all about proving that you're not a punk or quote unquote whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, you got family out there. You got kids out there that's watching you. You know, you got an image to uphold. And you got money that you got to protect and businesses and stuff. It ain't all about proving that you're not a punk. You got to be smart. And like I said, there's a line that you should never cross. Even when you're taking up for yourself. You can take up for yourself. Yes, you have the right to take up for yourself. Nobody should ever hurt you or hurt your character or your name. And you can't. You have a right to take up for yourself. Yes. But it's not what you do. It's how you do it, honey. And make sure what you're doing is not going to hurt your image and make you look crazy. You could get your point across and not look crazy doing it. You see what I'm saying? So, but that's all I wanted to say. You guys have a blessed, beautiful week. With that being said, keep it music. Keep it in music. Keep it in sports. Keep it on the arena. Keep it on the ice. Keep it on the field. Keep it on the court. I said the court already. All right. Keep it on the field. Keep it cool. Keep it beautiful, honey. Keep it, yes. Don't go too far. Don't talk about people's kids and deaths and viruses and illnesses, and keep it classy. See, that's my thing I like to say the most. Keep it classy. Keep it real classy. So this way nobody questions your character. Nobody ever questions your character. So keep it classy. Keep it classy. Even when somebody pisses you off, keep it classy. Say, you know what? I can cuss you out, but I'm going to keep it classy. Yeah. Keep it classy. Keep it classy, okay? Do that. But with that being said, peace from a nerd. Peace from a nerd, guys. You guys stay blessed, okay? Later. Okay. Oh, look at me trying to find X.